Welcome guys, you're in the kitchen once again with Chef R. Allen, and today we're doing the meatballs. I'm doing spaghetti and meatballs. I'm doing my meatballs, I'm gonna let you guys see them. We're gonna bring it down. Today I'm doing the meatballs, and we're gonna make it on the marinara sauce, my special marinara sauce. Today I'm doing ground beef, a pound of ground beef, a pound of ground turkey. I'm gonna make it real nice and simple. Who doesn't like a good meatball? You can do it for the sub, you can do it for the pasta, for the spaghetti. Okay, we're gonna start off. I'm gonna start off with the ground beef, and then we're gonna do the ground turkey. We're gonna mix that together. Let me move this plate out the way. Okay, so we're gonna mix this all together first before I start seasoning, before I put the onions and the breadcrumbs, the eggs, the Italian seasoning, and the milk. Okay, we're gonna drop the onions in here. Like I said, the recipe will be at the bottom of the description, guys, as always. Put the eggs, my garlic, and my Italian seasoning. We're gonna mix that up, mix that around. Stir that before I put the breadcrumbs and the milk in. And guys, thank you as always for liking and subscribing, and definitely your support. Okay. Get this out the way. And I'll do a one hand, one clean hand, one dirty hand. Okay. I'm gonna add, I'm using the Italian style breadcrumbs. Like I said, it'll be at the bottom of the description for you guys. Add a little milk. And we're gonna bake the meatballs, but I wanna sear them a little bit, and I'll show you guys. So you're folding it up. You don't want to fold it too much. You don't want to make it too tight and too tough. We'll add a little more breadcrumbs. Oh, this is smelling delicious already. Like I say, you just want to fold it. You don't want to pack it in like a meatloaf or something. You just want to fold it. And I got half and half. Sometimes you know, people use pork. It all depends what you know. I like to do it a little healthier today, but I'd have done it with pork. I like to do it a little healthier. So I'm doing turkey and beef. Okay, that's the consistency I want. That's perfect. We'll change this out. Get some different gloves, some clean gloves. We'll move this out the way. And then we'll start making our meatballs. And like I say, you can do any size meatballs. I like the little size. You know, sometimes big size. It all depends on how I feel. Guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching. You guys have been awesome. And if you need any, like I said, if you have any requests or any comments, feel free to put it at the bottom of the comment section and I'll reply. And let's go back down. Okay, let's bring this in closer. And like I said, you do your own meat, make the meatball whatever size you want. And I like to sear them a little bit. That way when I put them in the oven, they'll be seared already. That's a nice size. I like them. And guys, this is delicious. Bring this in closer for you guys to see. Okay, we're bringing this in. As you see, we're cooking the meatballs. I got them searing on both sides. You know, just to get them nice and firm, nice and taut. Okay, so we're gonna take this off. I'm gonna put them in here, and then we'll let them bake the rest of the way. And this usually takes about 20, this here usually takes about 20 to 25 minutes. So we're gonna put it in the oven and we're gonna let that bake. And then we're gonna start on the marinara sauce. So I'm gonna move this over to the side. Put this in the oven. Like I said, I got it on 350. About 20 to 25 minutes, all depends on how your oven is working. Okay, we're gonna set this aside and we're gonna make our marinara sauce. I got the pasta. I got the pasta already cooked. You know, you can always do that in advance, ahead of time. So we're gonna put this up here and leave this in warm. Okay. Now here's the fun part. Okay, we're going down to the marinara sauce. This is how I do my marinara sauce. I'm using 28 ounces of crushed roasted garlic, herb, crushed tomatoes. I like the roasted, or anything with extra flavor would do it. I got my garlic, my thyme, my oregano, and my basil. We're gonna let this heat a little bit. Move this out the way. And that's going to be our sauce. Like I say, guys, I try to do the recipes as easy and simple, but definitely fulfilling and delicious. So if you got any requests, just let me know. Today I'm doing spaghetti and meatballs because I haven't done it in a while and I had a taste for it. So I just wanted to let you guys see how I cook and what I eat. It's not just me cooking. The stuff I cook, I eat too. Okay, we're gonna let this oil. I got the oil, the extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna drop my onions in here. Let that cook about 2-3 minutes. Let's bring it in closer. Let that cook about 2-3 minutes. Saute that. Bring that in closer. Okay, as this, like I said, we want it about 2 or 3 minutes. Let that saute. Bring this in closer so you guys can see it. Okay. So first, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put some garlic in. Let that cook a little more. Let that cook a little bit. And do me a little garlic. Because who don't like garlic? Oh yeah. Got a little garlic in there. I'll stir this up a little bit. Oh yes. Now you can chop your onions a little finer if you do. I like the bite of it because because I know this is marinating in the cooking with the garlic, so I like that. Now we're gonna pour our sauce in here. I don't add no water. Some people like to put a little bit of water in. I want all sauce, all seasoning, all veggies. Put a little bit of thyme. Then we're gonna let this simmer. Put a little oregano. Now at the end, I'll put my once I let this simmer. Once I let the sauce simmer, I'll put my basil and you can put Parmesan. I'm putting Parmesan Romano. I'm letting that sizzle. Once this thing simmer a little bit, I'm gonna put the lid on it. And like I said, this will give you time while the meatballs are cooking. We're gonna let that simmer. And guys, you're awesome. I'm still we're working on trying to get this cookbook out as quick as we can. 5 days, a week. Try to get 5-day menu out for the working moms and the school kids, or just like whoever wants something and tired of fast food and work all day and just want to come home and have a good meal. So right now we're gonna let this simmer. I got this simmering. You got all your seeds. Like I said at the end, we're gonna put the Romano cheese once that cooks, because I'm gonna cut the fire off, and we're gonna put the Romano cheese and the basil in there. So we're letting this cook, guys. Like I say, I try to make it as simple as I can and as quick and easy. And I'm glad you guys are giving me good comments, and I'm just glad you guys are liking and subscribing. And definitely your support. Let's bring this in closer. Okay, guys, bring this in. We got the marinara. I'm gonna cut it off. Oh yeah. So like I said, I like to cook it. It was 10, 15 minutes. I like to cook the sauce. Let my marinara. Then after I cut the fire off, then I put my basil. And my Romano, and like I said, you can do Parmesan. I happen to have Romano and Parmesan together, so I like to put the sauce in there. Put the cheese in there and the sauce. Bring that in here closer. Oh yeah. And like I said, the recipe is at the bottom of the description, but you can put as much, if you're a cheese lover like me, you can put as much in it as you want. Now while I got the cheese in here, a little more. And then I'm going to put it back on, cut the oven back on the simmer, on low. Cover it back up. And like I said, we got the meatballs should be ready in about 10 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, all depending on your oven. And let's bring this in closer. Okay, guys, we should be close to on the finish line. Okay, let's cut this off. I got my marinara sauce. Let's make sure stir it up nicely with the cheese and the oregano and the thyme and the basil. Let's check the meatloaf. Oh yes, yes. That is what I'm looking for right there. Nice, nice. Now, so usually, guys, Usually I put my meatballs with the sauce, but today, I mean, you can do that, which would be great. You know, the marinade with the sauce when it's like 90% done and let it cook in there. But I cooked it all the way off because I wanted to do it the Italian, the old-fashioned Italian way. So we're gonna, I'm gonna get this out the microwave. It's already cooked pasta. I'm gonna garnish it up, make a plate. I want you guys to see. First, I want you guys to see how it's, that it's cooked all the way through. That's what you want. You want it cooked all the way through. That's the turkey and the ground and the beef. So like I say, 20 to 25 minutes. But it all depends. It all depends on your oven. So yeah, 20 to 25 minutes, maybe longer, maybe shorter. Okay. So I got the marinara sauce. I got everything cut off. Cut the oven off. So we're gonna put a little bit of that there. Oh yes. Like I say, you can put the meatballs in the sauce and let it cook a little more if you want. I just want to show you the meatballs that's cooked thoroughly all the way. Then the marinara, your own version. We'll put a couple more meatballs on here. And then we're gonna sprinkle a little parsley, a little basil. We'll do a little Italian season, a little parsley, which is delicious. You guys can't go wrong with that. A little oregano. And we're gonna do a little more cheese. You can't go wrong with cheese. The more the better for me. I love cheese. Get your little garlic bread, a little salad. And guys, as always, thank you guys as always. This is my spaghetti with meatballs. Guys, as always, for liking and subscribing and definitely supporting me. And until next time, you are in the kitchen with Chef R. Allen.